Hi, I'm Tyson Franklin and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday. Now, I'm going to talk about marketing. In fact, I'm going to talk about marketing over the next 6 weeks. And the reason I've chosen 6 weeks is because I always talk about the 6 pillars of marketing. It's one of my favorite subjects to talk about. And what I'm going to do over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to talk about one pillar at a time. And today, the first marketing pillar is professional referrers. Now, a professional referrer is basically a referral you receive or your business receives that's within your industry. So if you think of the health industry, a physiotherapist might receive a referral from a GP or a podiatrist. If you think of the finance industry, an accountant may receive a referral from a financial planner, maybe a bank manager. You might even receive a referral from a lawyer. But if you think outside of it, think of trades. A plumber could receive a referral from a carpenter could receive a referral from a painter, or they could all receive referrals from different building organizations. So just think of professional referrers are people that are very specific to your industry. And there's a strong correlation between the number of referrals your business receives and your ability to stay connected with your professional referrers. Your goal is to stay top of mind because you want to be thought of first, not last, when they're choosing someone from your industry. The more often you're seen and heard, the more often referrals will flow your way. So be very visible and be very loud. Your professional referrers also see the same marketing messages as your clients see. So consider your message very carefully. Does your message say you're the cheapest? Does it say you're the fastest? Or are you the most advanced? Once you start receiving referrals, remember to maintain the relationship because client referrals you receive today could be gone tomorrow, and it can happen really, really fast. Some professional referrers will begin referring to you immediately. As soon as they've met you, they will start referring. But all of a sudden, those referrals could stop. And this can happen for many reasons. One of the first reasons is they go back to referring who they used to refer to because people are creatures of habit. And that's why if you're not maintaining contact with them, they'll very slowly go back into their old habits. But you've got to keep in mind, it's nothing against you personally, but a one-off meeting you had 6 months ago is not going to cement your relationship, nor will it break a referral habit. So to break this habit, a new habit must be created, which is why you need to stay in regular contact. But what does it mean if you've been receiving referrals for years and then suddenly they stop? This has happened to me in the past. It could mean they're referring their clients to a new person who's made a personal visit to see them. However, there can be other reasons. For example, if you're an accountant and you're receiving referrals from a lawyer and that lawyer's brother opens an accounting business, it's almost guaranteed you will lose these referrals. When I had my business on the Gold Coast, there was another business that referred a lot of people to me. Then suddenly the referral stopped. I was a little concerned, so I went and saw them and asked what was the problem? And their reason was really simple. They told me there was a new business in town and the owner of that business had, let me put it this way, they had big boobs. Now, I gave this answer some thought and I concluded that I wasn't prepared to go and get a boob job, so I lost these referrals. The point I'm trying to make is sometimes it's out of your control, but at other times it may be your fault. Ask yourself, when was the last time you made contact with your professional referrers? So what type of contact should you have with your professional referrers? Firstly, you should have a personal visit. They need to put a face to the name. And after that personal visit, thank them for their time. If they refer someone to you, make sure you thank them for the referral. Just don't accept the referral and think they're just going to keep flowing without you acknowledging the referral in the first place. You can stay in touch with simple emails. Do you have an email newsletter? This is something that you must introduce. And here's a novel idea. Have you thought about a handwritten note? Because nobody does it anymore, it really stands out and it will be noticed. And there's another thing. I always say, look after the golden goose. And the golden goose is the person who works on that front reception. Their gatekeeper. It could be their practice manager. It could be their business manager. You need to maintain contact with that person as much as possible, just as much as the professional referrer. Other simple ideas you can do to maintain contact with your professional referrers is invite them to a third-party event. If there's a golf day, book a cart, 4 seats, invite people along, pay the money for them to be there, and they will remember it and they will have a good time. You could hold an information evening within your business. Let people see what it is that you do. Don't keep it a secret. There's no point them not knowing what it is that you do. And always be scanning the local paper. Look in the newspaper, look for new businesses within your industry that have opened up and be the first person to make contact with them. If you're opening a new business or you're doing renovations or extensions, make sure you have a party to celebrate the significant moment in your business and make sure you invite your professional referrers to enjoy the evening with you. One final tip is to make sure you celebrate significant days throughout the year and be different to what everybody else is doing, because everybody celebrates Christmas. And I'll admit, by the time you get cards, boxes of chocolates and other gifts, it becomes a bit of a blur on who sent what. But not as many people celebrate New Year's Day or other significant days throughout the year, including the celebration and the anniversary of your business. That should always be something that is celebrated. Now, I have a ton of other ideas. If you want to know any more, send me an email, tf@tysonfranklin.com. And next week, I'm going to be talking about pillar number 2, which is non-professional referrers. So tune in for that one next week. I know you're going to get a lot more information. And that's it from me today, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.